Hi, this is Fredia Simmons Brown. I'm in the Business Communications class, course number 1321, 4430 section. Pretty much today I want to just inform you about the Texas State Fair, about the history of it. The State Fair started in 1866 by a group of businessmen, and at the time the State Fair was a private affair, and the first year that the fair opened, about 100,000 attendees came. In 1904, the businessmen were not able to maintain the fair. They did not have any funds to upkeep the fair, so they sold the Dallas Fair to the city of Dallas. And the city of Dallas purchased the fair under some conditions. Pretty much the conditions entail that the State Fair had to come at least once a year or annually. It has to be 24 days long, and it has to happen in the fall. And so every September, the last Friday of the month, the fair arrives. And the Texas State, well, the Texas State Fair is the largest fair in the United States. Attractions include livestock, the car show, concerts, there's pig and dog races, there's a rivalry football game. The Texas OU game happens there every year. The Grambling and Prairie View game happen there every year. There's also a Texas Skyway, and basically what that is, it's a transporter that's aerial. It goes from one end of the park to the other end. As you're on the Texas Skyway, you can see spectators down below. You can see the lighting and the views and such. It's a really, really beautiful thing. The State Fair also has an array of architecture, buildings and architecture that date back to 1930. And they are still up, and they are in very good condition. One of the symbols of the State Fair of Texas is Big Tex. Big Tex debuted in 1952, and in 1953, Big Tex. Let me back up. Well, Big Tex, they put a hinge in his jaw so that way he's able to talk, or it appears that he's able to talk. So there's a speaker below with a microphone, and he speaks inside the microphone, and the jaw of Big Tex would move. Big Tex, I didn't know if you know this or not, Big Tex is about 52 feet tall. So he's really, really tall. If you can see behind me, this is a picture of the very first Big Tex in 1952. This next photo here is a modern day Big Tex. The fair in 2010 was estimated having about 2.6 million attendees. That's a lot of people. People from across the DFW area and 50 miles or more away come to the Texas Fair to enjoy the festivities, the foods, the games, the rides. One of the main attractions at the State Fair is the nation's largest Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel is pretty much called the Texas Star, and it's about 212 feet tall. It debuted in 1985. It's a really beautiful attraction. It has lights. You can see over Dallas, Texas. The view is awesome. Also, not only do we have wonderful attractions as far as the lighting and the architecture and such, we also have good food attractions. The food that traditionally is at the fair, like cotton candy, candied apples, hot dogs. At the at the Texas State Fair, we have more than just that to offer. We have a lot of fried foods that are very creative, and you just can't help but to want to taste them because they just sound so intriguing. One is the fried bacon cinnamon roll. The fried bacon cinnamon roll. I think I'm going to try that when I go next week. Then we have the fried jambalaya. The traditional corn dog. We have fried beer, fried ice cream that's, I guess, sandwiched in as a hamburger. So it's a hamburger with fried ice cream in it. That sounds pretty yucky, but some people will try it. They have fried honey buns, fried latte. So not only, there's a large amount of people that come to the state fair, but of course, there's monies that's being collected. In 2003, it was estimated that the Dallas-Fort Worth area revenued at $350 million. That's a lot of money, and that's great for our economic boost in the Dallas area. Pretty much, the Texas Fair it's historic. It's a Texan tradition. It's a community event. It's fun, family. It's food fest. It's entertaining. It's a great experience. So I would recommend anyone that has not been to the Texas State Fair to go. If you are a citizen in the Dallas County, Dallas-Fort Worth area, I think you should take advantage of what the State Fair has to offer, the beautiful architecture, the history behind the fair, and maybe we'll be more appreciative of the fair when it comes once a year for 24 days, starting usually the last Friday in September. I hope you learned something. You have a good day.